Another title we've talked a lot about is Titanfall, and I know a lot of you out there, myself included, want to see a continuation of this franchise. And guys, we've gotten some decent news. Then we, right after we get some good news about a potential Titanfall 3, then we get some bad news, and it kind of goes back and forth on a consistent basis. Well, I want to talk about in this segment of the show, will we see a Titanfall 3? Is it something that could come out, and when can we expect it? So let's talk about it. Guys, obviously, when we kind of start giving our predictions and things of that nature, it's going to be my opinion here, and I would love to hear yours in the comment section down below. Let's get a real conversation going. I think it's important, guys, that if you want to see a Titanfall 3, that you express your opinion, you express that you want it, whether it's in the comment section of this video, whether it is, directly, tweeting at, Respawn, whomever it is, guys, just, those movements that come out, guys, with the hashtag, Titanfall 3, or tweeting at the developers, or just commenting on YouTube videos that talk about it, it really gets conversation going. And what ends up happening, guys, is that, the more that the developers see that, they see that there's definitely something there, and then they think more about, creating the continuation if they haven't already thought about it. And I think Titanfall 3 is certainly one that is on the minds over at Respawn Entertainment. And so here's the deal. Titanfall 3, we have continued to hear speculation, rumors, and rampant people talking about it without a doubt, and the rumblings that this is a title that is being worked on at this current point in time over at Respawn. Now, Respawn has, of course, stated that they are not working on a Titanfall 3. They said it multiple times. They are working specifically on Apex Legends, and they are trying to bring, more characters and things of that nature from the Titanfall games into Apex Legends. And so if that's true, that's a real bummer. But we've also seen leaks that have come out just from people finding different, Easter eggs and things of that nature in Apex Legends. A lot of people are starting to leak images from, that are allegedly, coming from Respawn, the next project, and it seems to be Titanfall-esque, Titanfall 3 potentially. So what can we really take from all of this? Well, number one is that if Respawn, are they trying to kind of lead us astray? Do they want us to think it's not Apex, but they actually are working on a Titanfall 3 and they just don't want us to know that yet? Maybe they aren't working on it at all. They just want to work on Apex because that is what's bringing in a lot of revenue at this point for Respawn, which is awesome. And look, I have no issue with Apex Legends. My biggest issue with Battle Royale is that it's just a single game mode. I like it when there's different maps and you're able to play, large scale, play on large scale maps and then small scale maps. You're able to have more to do outside of that Battle Royale experience. And that's been my biggest gripe with BR up to this point. I really like having it. I just think that there needs to be more to it. Like Call of Duty, with Call of Duty Warzone, is great as a BR, but if I don't want to play Warzone anymore, I can of course play multiplayer on a number of different maps. I can play Gunfight, I can play Search and Destroy, I can play Hardpoint, I can play all these different game modes outside of that. And see, Apex has nothing like that. Now sure, you can go back and play Titanfall 2 or one of the other, of course Titanfall or Titanfall 2, but all I'm saying is that I just would like to have more to it than just the BR experience. And so a Titanfall 3 would certainly do that. And I think that Apex could certainly promote Titanfall 3, and Titanfall 3 could help continue to promote Apex and kind of be integrated together. So do I think Titanfall 3 is going to happen? First of all, I do. I really do, guys. I think there is a lot of people talking about Titanfall 3, a lot of people who want it. Now, EA and Respawn could easily just say, look, we're making a lot off of Apex. Let's just continue doing this. Don't fix what's not broken. Let's just keep on doing this for, seasons and seasons to come. We'll add things from the Titanfall universe. No reason to kind of, make a whole new Titanfall game when we might run into the same thing we did last time, which I believe was, obviously when Vince Zampella and the guys over at Respawn wanted to release the game, that being Titanfall 2, they release it between Battlefield and Call of Duty, two of the biggest FPSs in the world. Call of Duty being the biggest. Battlefield, you could argue, is one of the biggest as well. And they release it in between those two releases. And so everyone had to pick between Titanfall 2, Battlefield, or Call of Duty. And everyone who loves Battlefield is going to buy Battlefield. Everyone who loves Call of Duty is going to buy Call of Duty. And Titanfall would be the odd man out. And so all I'm saying is that it was terrible the way in which the release of Titanfall 2. I think it did not do it justice. It should have released months before, and that would have really given it time to kind of build momentum. And it didn't do that. And I really fault EA and Respawn for doing that. But nonetheless, even though Titanfall 2, in my opinion, didn't have a real good, shot, it was just dealt unfairly, in my opinion. I felt like it was done unjustly by the developers to release it between the two biggest FPSs in the world. With that, I think that could potentially doom Titanfall 3 as we know it, which is, something that really is hard because I want to see a continuation of Titanfall 3, guys. I want to see a continuation of this franchise in the future. So I do think with Apex, they have something there that can help promote Titanfall 3. And like I said, the other way around as well. Titanfall 3 can be kind of integrated to help Apex Legends continue what they're doing, similar to what they're doing with Call of Duty. Call of Duty Warzone is being integrated into the newest Call of Duty, that being Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And so Warzone is promoting Black Ops Cold War. Black Ops Cold War will be promoting Warzone. And it's just like a happy marriage because they're both within the same universe. And there's still people, most people know this, but there are still people who don't even know that Apex is in the Titanfall universe. People don't realize that it is within that universe at this point in time. So I think that it would also really help to continue putting that spotlight on Apex because that is probably going to be bigger than Titanfall 3 when Titanfall 3 releases. But I just think, guys, it makes sense. So when could we see it? Well, the developers, that being Respawn, have expressed that that Apex Legends, they are continuing, they're planning seasons ahead, and they're saying that people who are Titanfall fans will love to see what they're integrating and putting into Apex Legends. So I'm assuming, guys, that we will get an announcement at some point in 2021, unless it's been delayed because of the pandemic and things of that nature, where we would see the announcement in 2022. Maybe it comes out late 2022, maybe into 2023, just depending on where they are with the development. I absolutely believe that they are going to be working, if they're not already, on Titanfall 3. But we as a community have to continue pushing it, guys, whether it's through content on YouTube, whether it is, just on Twitter, on social media, wherever it is. We have to be consistently talking about it and trying to get this game made. Let me know, though, guys. Do you want to see a Titanfall 3, or are you happy enough with just Apex Legends? Let's get a real conversation going, guys, in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think. And for more Titanfall 3 content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.